All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Kara Harvey. I am a Diamond Beachbody coach, and thank you so much for getting on tonight to our call. Tonight, I'm going to be talking about the Beachbody coach opportunity, and I'm going to be kind of sharing my story a little bit, as well as, just kind of how it's changed my life and what it's really done for me. So if you're getting on this call live, I appreciate your time. If you're listening or watching the recording, thanks so much for doing that. Make sure you contact the coach who invited you on if it was not me, so that, you can tell them that you were on, and so that, you can, let them know, what you liked about the presentation. Like I said, at the end, I'm going to open it up for questions, and you can always feel free to text or private message me. So tonight I'm just going to talk about the Beachbody coach opportunity, and I'm going to start with me. So I'm not sure how you know me. Maybe one of your coaches said to get on this webinar. Maybe you're someone who's in a challenge group. Maybe you've been following me on social media. But I want to tell you a little bit about my story. So I had been overweight most of my life. I remember being a small child, maybe in like 5th grade, and crying and begging my parents to send me to like fat camp for the summer, and getting all these pamphlets in the mail and begging for help. And my parents just kind of didn't know how to help me. We were a household where no one cooked too much. We did a lot of Elio's pizzas. I'm Italian, so it was lots of pasta and carbs, and a lot of, here's your money, go to the corner store and get your own snacks. And so I had a lot of food issues from early on. Early on in my life, I also had a lot of emotional issues. When I was in middle school and high school and into college, I suffered with depression, and I fed my emotions instead of dealing with them. When my parents split up when I was 10th grade, I think it was, I didn't know what to do. And so what I wound up doing was I turned to alcohol, and I turned to food. And in order to make myself feel better, I would drink a lot. And I'll admit now that from the age of 16 to 26, I drank way more than a person should. And it wasn't a typical, I'm in college, so I'm drinking. It was, I need to drink or I don't feel good about who I am. I need to drink or I don't think I'll fit in. And I need to drink or no one's going to like me. And so for a long point in my life, I wore a mask, and I'm finally, at the age of 30, trying to unmask that and show the real me. And, I talked to some of my friends about my story, and they say, oh, I never even knew that about you. I didn't know that you were suicidal. I didn't know that you suffered from anxiety. I didn't know you didn't like yourself because you were positive. And that was what I wanted people to think, because I thought, well, I'm already heavy. I was about 200 pounds, maybe more. I stopped weighing myself, and I thought, well, no one's going to like the sad fat girl. I might as well be nice and funny and get people to like me. And so for a really long time, I hid behind that mask. I thought if I was the party girl, if I, was nice, then I could be popular and people could like me. But inside, it really tore me up. And I suffered all through, up until the past couple of years, with some pretty bad anxiety, where I constantly worried about what people thought about me. It was the only thing I thought about was how I was going to fit in. And because of that, my weight gained, and it just grew. And so about 3 years ago, I decided I was tired of yo-yo dieting. I had done Weight Watchers or Jenny Craig, pick a diet pill. I probably did it. Pick a workout program you've heard of or seen, or a cleanse or a detox. Goodness gracious. I mean, I tried them all, and I really messed with my metabolism doing those things. And, I'll admit, like, I had some really bad body image issues. I even went through and thought, and I would berate myself thinking, why can't you even be strong enough to have an eating disorder? Like, how terrible is that? Why can't you be strong enough to make yourself throw up? I was so awful to myself because all I wanted was to love myself again, and I didn't know how to get started. And so, when I met my now husband, we both decided we wanted to lose some weight together, and we did Weight Watchers. And so we lost a little bit of weight on Weight Watchers, but then he was having great results because he was doing the P90X program. And I thought, all right, I guess I have to exercise, huh? And so I went to Amazon, and I will admit that's where I bought my first program. And I bought the program Turbo Jam, and I fell in love with Chalene Johnson. She was positive and happy and everything I wanted to be. And so I did her program, and I wound up losing like 20 pounds with Turbo Jam. And I thought, I got to do more. This is great. And so I wanted to do the program Turbo Fire, but I was scared because at this point I didn't really believe that I could do it. I thought I was just going to gain the weight back. I'll be honest. I was like, come on, you could never actually lose weight and keep it off. That's not you. And so I was like, well, let me see what else she has. And I found the program Chalene Extreme. And I bought it on Amazon again. And I was searching YouTube one day for Chalene Extreme results, and I found my coach Hillary. And I just loved her story. And she showed in her story, she went from bankrupt to being a millionaire in less than 5 years. And she seemed so confident. And I thought, wow, I got to get to know this lady. So I followed her on Facebook for about 4 months. Never said a word to her. Totally creeped on her profile. Hey, and maybe you're that person. Maybe you're creeping on me. And if you are, thank you for it. Because, the one thing I saw was that she was consistent. And she was still working it. And she wasn't perfect, but she was trying. And so what I did was I finally got the courage to talk to her. And she told me about challenge packs. And she told me about Shakeology. And I said, no. I couldn't justify in my mind affording it. I told myself, oh, I don't have the money to do this right now, which was a lie. It was a lie I told myself because I did. I was overdrafting my bank account because I was spending $50 a night, 3 or 4 nights a week at the bar. I was spending money over the week getting my nails done and tanning because I thought I had to look a certain way. I really wasn't thinking about my health. And so finally, after a couple months of looking and watching her, I decided enough was enough. And I bought my very first challenge pack, and I started in a challenge group with the program Turbo Fire. Like I said, I love Chalene Johnson. And that was what changed for me. Within 3 weeks of being in her challenge group, I loved it. I loved the team support. I loved the camaraderie. I just loved everything about it. And then one day I was at the grocery store and I said, oh crap, I do not have the money to pay for my groceries. What am I going to do? And again, it wasn't that I didn't have it. I just managed my money poorly. And so I said to Hillary, I got to stop this Shakeology thing. I can't afford it. And she said, well, you could sign up and get a discount if you want to be a coach. And so I went for it. And I was excited because I already was giving people tips about my journey. And so I thought, well, why not do it, get a discount, and maybe make some money? So for like 3 or 4 months, I kind of sat on my business. I didn't really do anything. I was a school teacher. I loved my job. It was what I did. And then I decided that summer I was going to go to our coach summit, which is our big coach meeting. And I went in Las Vegas, and it changed everything for me. I saw people on stage shredding their mortgages. I saw people with 10, 20, 50, 100-pound weight loss. I saw positive people, the people I really wanted to be around, living a life that I didn't know I wanted. I thought I was really happy. I thought that what I had was perfect. And, that you were supposed to work 13-hour days and be stressed out and, not get a lot of sleep and live your life for other people, right? That's the American dream. That's what people sell you, right? Busy people with busy, lives and busy weekends and white picket fences. And I learned that there's another way. And so I came back and I said to my husband, I think I'm tired of living my life for everyone else. And I want to live it for me and for us. I want us to start a family, and I want to stay home with our kids if possible. And I wanted more. And so he said, all right, well, this is exactly what you need to do. And so I put my head down, I got to work, and I'm proud to say that June 2014, I am a retired school teacher at the age of 30, and it is the best feeling in the world because the past 6, what has it been, maybe 8 months almost, I've gotten to live a life I didn't know I thought was possible. And it was a life I didn't know I wanted. I didn't know I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I didn't know I wanted to help 400 plus people start their fitness journeys. I didn't know that I wanted to grow a team of 80 coaches who are doing the same thing. I didn't know I wanted it. I didn't know how lost I was until I saw the path I could be on. And now, I cannot express how grateful I am for Beachbody, for my journey, and how thankful I am that I was able to take a step in the right direction to change my life. And so that's just a little about my story. And now I want to share with you about the actual company and give you some background on Beachbody. So in 1998, that's when the Beachbody journey began. Carl Deichler and John Congdon, they are the founders and the president and CEO of this company. They started Beachbody, and they did it through the infomercials. I'm sure you've probably seen an infomercial for a Beachbody program, and you probably didn't even realize it was a Beachbody program because we have 20 plus workouts. You know, some of the more popular ones that came out, P90X really revolutionized what home fitness was. Around 2007, they decided that, you know, all of the people that they were getting were coming from referrals. So why not create a community of people who could get paid for their referrals? And the Team Beachbody Coach opportunity was created. Since then, coaches have been able to help other people through referrals, get them started on their own journeys. We have come out with a ton of programs. As you see on this slide, you've probably done one before or seen an infomercial. Out of the top 5 infomercials currently, 4 of them are Beachbody programs because we know that people want help. I'm sure 3 a.m. has happened and you've probably come across one of these bad boys. And you know, there's nothing but opportunity coming. Team Beachbody just continues to make newer products based on people's needs. Just an example of all of that. In 2007, we launched as an $8 million revenue is how our year ended. And we actually ended, this is an old slide, but we ended 2014 as a $1 billion company. And it's because health and fitness is there for everyone. People will say to me sometimes, well, isn't the market saturated? You know, isn't there, you know, I know so many Beachbody coaches, but if you look around, 2/3 of the United States and Canada, including our children, are overweight or obese. There is someone that needs our help every single day. And maybe you follow a lot of Beachbody coaches, so you have a lot of them on your social media, but there are people who've never heard of Beachbody. There are people who just need help, and they're waiting for someone to help them. We started with about 40 coaches, and we actually ended 2014 with over 255,000. And I am proud to say that out of 255,000 plus coaches, right now I'm approximately number 420. So I'm in the top 2% of the company. And that's how I ended the year of 2014. And that is all due to my team and all of the hard work they've put in. And I'm going to share a little bit more about them in a bit. So what makes Team Beachbody unique? I mean, like I said, I did Weight Watchers, I did a Jillian Michaels DVD, I went to the gym, I did all those things. But what made Beachbody actually work for me was it was the total package. It had the fitness and the nutrition piece with the peer support, which I desperately wanted, and the rewards and prizes. It was 100% everything I needed to be successful. And that's what makes it so different from anything else out there. Other shakes or wraps or workouts. Team Beachbody, we have the whole package, and that's what people need to be successful. As you saw in 2003, Shakeology was launched, and Shakeology is one of our products that is only available through a Team Beachbody coach. So maybe you've gotten a sample of it somewhere. You can buy a sampler on the website. Sometimes when you buy programs, they'll send you a sample, so maybe you've gotten to try it. But customers can only purchase it through us, and it is the nutrition piece. Shakeology is the healthiest meal of the day. I've been drinking Shakeology for 3 years now, and I don't miss a day. And if I do ever, like say I run out, I am a cranky pants. I am not nice. My body just feels off. And it's so hard to explain to people how impactful Shakeology is until I don't have it. But I love it because I have so much energy. I used to drink 2 Monster energy drinks a day and some coffee. And now if I drink tea or coffee, it's because I like the taste. I like a hot beverage. It's not because I need it. Shakeology has given me that. When I was teaching, I didn't have time to make a lunch. I was on the go. And I know we have a lot of nurses on our team, and they say Shakeology helps them so much because they're on the go. They don't have time to sit and eat, but they need to get their nutrients in. The other reason Shakeology is so great, and I like it, is because whenever you start a health and fitness program or a diet, as some people call it, and I don't like to call it a diet, it's your nutrition, it's what you eat, it's a lifestyle. If you're eating less calories though, you're gonna be hungry. And by adding Shakeology in, you get the nutrients that your body's missing when you decrease the calories. And so you still feel full, you still feel good. And I'm a chocolate-aholic. And that chocolate is my dessert. I mean, it tastes like a milkshake. Like I'm telling you, 3 years I've been drinking it. And every time I have a chocolate Shakeology, afterwards I go, oh, that's so good. My husband's like, dude, we drink this every day. So what? It's delicious. And you know, it has more than just protein. It has everything you need. You know, there's one video that shares how it's like 7 trips to the salad bar, and one serving of Shakeology has about $45 to $50 worth of nutrients and stuff that you'd get at Whole Foods for like $4 a day. And it's not even though our fitness programs are what our household name is, Shakeology is what makes the results. I will tell you, I have people in my online accountability groups that I run that drink Shakeology and some that don't. And 100% of them that drink Shakeology get better results and have less cravings than the ones who don't incorporate the healthiest meal of the day. So that's, kind of our main product. We have it in a bunch of flavors. It is gluten-free, and there are some vegan options. So it kind of fits into any diet. It's safe for breastfeeding moms, pregnant moms. Obviously check with your doctor, but I have some challengers who are pregnant and their doctor told them not to take a multivitamin, a prenatal, because they're getting enough. I think that speaks for itself. So on top of the Shakeology, we have the workouts and everything that you could want. We have programs that are 21 days, 3 days, 90 days, 60 days. If you want to lift, if you want to get lean, if you want to do something low impact, high impact, we have a supplement line. A lot of stuff that, that people don't typically know that we carry, but we carry a bunch of stuff. And there's so many good things you can have. I get my pre-workout from Beachbody. I get my post-workout from Beachbody. Any vitamins that I get are all there. So the other thing that's super cool, and I will be the first to admit, I thought all these people were fake. I thought they were all photoshopped. I thought it wasn't real until I became one. And then I met these people, and I realized, wait a minute. These are real people, and they're getting real results, and it's no joke. And that's what really makes it. When you see people who are successful and who are actually hitting their goals, and they're proven. All of the stuff you see on Beachbody, not one person is photoshopped. It is real. And you've probably seen my before and after pictures, and you saw one tonight. I mean, they are real results that people are getting, and they are proven because they work. So I want to talk a little about the peer support that comes with having a Team Beachbody coach. So part of that is the amazing and positive people that are around you. I had positive people in my life, but not like my coaching family. There are people who are driven. There are people who work on themselves, and there are people who just want the best for themselves and others around them. And that's, my favorite part about being a part of this community. So what exactly is a coach? All right, so let me break it down. A coach doesn't have to be a fitness or nutrition expert. If you want, you could get certified. I'm certified to teach Turbo Kick, which is the gym version of Turbo Fire or Turbo Jam. You could certify in PiYo or P90X or Insanity, but you don't have to be an expert. I don't have my nutrition degree. You don't have to be at your health and fitness goals. I was not at my health and fitness goal weight, and guess what? I'm still not. But you know what I am? I'm someone who just is honest, and I work the program, and I have my own experience. The other thing that I actually prefer you not be is an experienced salesperson. This is not a sales journey. It is a shared journey. And you don't have to know anything about selling anything. You just have to be willing to share how people can change their lives and achieve their goals. Share your own journey and share the opportunity. It doesn't have to be like you become a Beachbody coach and 5 seconds later, your entire Facebook newsfeed is, all about Beachbody. That's silly. You have to be committed, though, to being proof the product works, which doesn't mean you're at goal, but the second you open your first Shakeology or pop in your first workout, you've started your journey. You have to be willing to work at that journey. Not perfectly, but to the best of your ability. And you have to be willing to improve yourself. I told one of my coaches this morning, we were on our one-on-one calls, and she was saying to me how even though the income isn't where she wants it to be right now, her husband said to her, I would pay 3 times the amount of money that you paid to sign up because you are the most positive I've known you in a long time, or something to that effect. And I think that's important, you change your life and you work on yourself. I have become a different and better person since becoming a coach. And that's more important than anything else. So some of the benefits of being a coach, you get to set your own work hours. When I was teaching, I worked 60 hours at my school and 20 hours on Beachbody. I was burnt out. But I had to figure out when I was going to do it. I did 30 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes on my prep, 10 minutes before I went to bed. I got it done somehow. On the weekends, I'd work a little more. Over the summers, I would work the most so I can, relax a little otherwise. So, it's super important to know that this business works for you when you want it to work for you. You could be part-time, you could be full-time, you could build it online. I have built my business, I will say 90% through social media. And then the other 10%, people in my community at church or that I knew in life. And you get to share something you're passionate about and attract people to your life and choose the people that you work with. That choice is really big. Beachbody has a ton of rewards. So in the most basic way, you, as a Team Beachbody coach, get a 25% commission on any sales made off your website. You also are eligible each week as your team grows and more coaches get joined to you to get a bonus. You also can get some awesome trips. So in just 48 days, I will be going to Cancun, Mexico with Beachbody for free. I earned a free trip just for helping people. Next year, I'm signed up to go on the SS Beachbody cruise. And over the summer, I'll be going to our Coach Summit in Nashville, where I will get to work out with celebrity trainers, learn from top coaches, and just be around other people. Beachbody also loves to recognize us for our hard work. You can see in the top slide, these are some of our new t-shirts and zip-up jackets and things that, they like to send to us for working our business. Each month, we have what's called Success Club, which really means if you help 3 people, you're eligible for a prize. I have a bunch of t-shirts and books, and this month I earned an Autumn Calabrese bobblehead to go with my Tony Horton and my Shaun T. It's just a great company to really work for. So the support is there. This is not a business where you're going to get in and they're going to drop you and be like, all right, peace, figure it out. At least that's not how we roll on my team. We have what's called a 7-day business quick start to get you started now if you're ready. There are a couple different levels of coaching that you could really sign up for. I started as a discount coach where I just wanted a discount on a product that I loved. A couple months later, I wanted to be a part-time coach where I worked maybe 10 hours a week, and now I'm able to be full-time. So you can go through whatever levels you want. We have a 30-day coach business basics that you can join. There are marketing tools. Like I said, you've seen the infomercials. They spend $1 million a year plus on advertising for us to use. We also have a weekly corporate call that you can access on a call or on a podcast, and social media channels that you can get to. On top of it, you can get a lot of training from my team. So specifically, my team is called Team Invictus, and we are pretty freaking amazing. I am in love with my team. The team that started is just me. I think we're around 70 members now. And this time last year, I will tell you, about 15 people were on my team. And my team has just grown exponentially in the past year. And it's because we support each other. My team is really like my family. I feel like I have grown so close to them. They're the most positive group of women, a few men, and we learn from each other. If I haven't done a program and someone on my team has, I can ask them. We also run monthly leadership groups, weekly team calls, and really are just there for each other. And it's so important to me when I created my team that I created a group of people who wanted to help others. And our mission is to change the trajectory of people's lives, their families, and their communities through in-person and online support. And I'm so proud of everything my team does. I could probably gush about them for like 10 more slides. But I do want to share a little bit more about your options. So after hearing what I've talked about tonight, you have a couple choices. you can say that you're ready to join up on Team Invictus and work on your health and fitness goals while helping other people achieve theirs. Or maybe you want to just focus on yours and you want to join a challenge group and work on your own health and fitness goals. If you join as a coach, the absolute best way is a challenge pack because it will save you so much money. And one thing you'll learn about me is I love saving money. So currently, with your challenge pack, you can get any fitness program of choice. Each month, we have one on sale. This month, it's actually the 21-Day Fix and the 21-Day Fix Extreme for $140. What that will give you is your fitness program, your first shipment of your Shakeology Home Direct, and a trial month of the Team Beachbody Club, which will be awesome because next month, you will get access to Beachbody On Demand, which will be Beachbody workouts. There are about 12 different workouts you can get streaming that is included, which is $2,000 worth of material probably that you're going to get. When you sign up that way, you will get your $39.95 coach fee waived. So, that's the best way to go. It's the cheapest way. It saves you the most money. Now, you could also order Shakeology on Home Direct and sign and then pay the extra coach enrollment fee, or just get a fitness program and pay the coach enrollment fee. But again, the challenge pack is the best way to go. Just an FYI about ongoing costs, there's a $15.95 monthly fee. What this covers is all the stuff that costs real businesses, like small businesses, thousands and thousands of dollars. Your website, your online office, customer support, if anyone has to exchange a product, all of your media promotion. We get access to Success Magazine on demand and all your training. So when you really boil down your monthly costs, I just want to share this. You pay $15.95 a month then to be a coach, and after your first month. And then you would pay around $97 for your Shakeology, which is at a 25% discount, and you get 25% off any program or product. So your total fees to be an active coach wind up being about $110 a month, which is about $40 less than if you were just a customer. So even if you're like, I don't know if I really want to start, helping people on their journey, I just want to work on mine, I highly suggest signing up as a discount coach or a discount buyer because you'll save money. And I think it saves you like $600 a year or something. So I say go for that way. Now, again, if you join as a customer, you can do it the same way. You could get a challenge pack, Shakeology Home Direct, or a fitness program. But if you're serious about your health and fitness journey, I highly suggest you sign up for the coaching discount because it'll save you money and keep you more accountable. So in the next 24 hours, you're going to have to do something. The person that invited you here, they might not know you're on. So you should follow up with them, and hopefully they'll follow up with you as well. And they're probably going to ask you these questions. Or you can tell them, what did you like best about the presentation? Does Team Beachbody feel like a fit that could help you achieve your goals? Or which option appeals, coach or a customer? But I really want you to think about what I said. What can becoming a coach do for me? How can it help me, and who can I help? And what really are your goals and dreams? Are you looking to have accountability while you lose those last 30 pounds? Are you looking to make enough money to pay for your Shakeology? Do you want to pay your car note this month? Are you looking to be able to afford a vacation for your family? Do you want to quit your job and get to stay home with your kids? Or are you just looking for some camaraderie? Whatever you're looking for, hopefully Beachbody can be the fit for you. So what I'm going to do is stop the recording, and I'm going to open up to any questions who are, for anyone who is live. Thank you so much for getting on. So let me just stop this here. Give me a sec. Super.